Good morning. Nah, I'm just doing a video because we doing a cleanup out here today. We're gonna pick up some of this garbage, man. Try to get it a little better looking out here. We're gonna pick them up today. We're gonna pick them up today. Yeah, well, you know what? In New Orleans, we don't throw the beer cans in the trash. We throw them on the ground. That's okay, because somebody gonna pick them up for sure. If you got 1,000, I might come get that. Long Island tea. Mr. Kimbrough, how you feel this morning? You know I had to just bust you right in on my video. You know why, right? Because this your fault. That's why. Nah, this his fault. I meant that for a reason. Let me tell you why I say that. Because he from here, and because he puts in the time with the youth, don't get paid for it. And I'm making a video that has a theme regarding that. I don't mean you're not welcome here. I just mean that, you know, he gets up early in the morning and do what he has to do for the youth and for the kids without any fanfare ever. That's all I was really relaying. Oh, yeah. Oh, Lord, you the oldest son and you was the daddy too, huh? My sister used to have to cook dinner for me and everything. She was 10 years older than me. She used to have to bathe me when I was little and all kind of stuff. Damn. All this. We're gonna be a minute, Kev. I thought it was gonna be a little quicker. But I see. Southern Wall, Hardin Park, you heard me? Don't talk about it, be about it. Everybody want to have their truth and their opinions and break down their synopsis of every situation, but everybody don't want to roll their sleeves up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't want to handle their business. The theme today is effort. That's the mantra for the season, really. And if every man grabbed his own section and put forth the effort, and we all conjoined those sections and made sure that nobody was slipping or slacking, we wouldn't be begging for anything. All of our hopes would be manifesting. And so, today's theme and the mantra for the season is effort. We got a saying in the 7. If I'm in the park and somebody jump you and you my round, I gotta help you. I can't even go back to the hood and say I ain't help you. They gonna jump me, you heard me? But if you get jumped and you ain't swinging at all, you ducking and laying, man, I don't gotta help you. That's another rule out the 7, you hear me? We got a G code we live by, and unfortunately we die by. But a hard head is a real cat. If he jumped off the porch before he was 12, which some of us was before we was 8. Yeah. Hard heads. I'm screaming that mantra right now because that don't have nothing to do with immaturity. Or nor am I glorifying anything that's haphazard or kamikaze. But I am glorifying the best of all that I've come through. And the average cat from New York don't know what I done seen out here in these streets, you heard me? Right here in this little sleepy town where it be going down. You hear me? Blunt papers galore. Never be the monster that you speak against, ever. When I stopped doing that and being real cognizant about how I was moving, I lost all my little homies. Oh, there you go. What I was telling y'all, hypodermics. Feel what I'm saying? We have to make sure that we are being vigilant about that end of the spectrum. Another hypodermic with the needle in it. We have to make sure we're being vigilant about that too. You know, correcting and redirecting the behaviors of our own people. But that's not going to come from us just screaming for punitive damage against them. It's not. Because when they go to jail, or whatever happens to them, then the next set of people who are exposed to those same conditions will have the same story play out, or similar stories in their lives. You know, the dysfunction we see. There go a penny. Ain't nobody gonna pick that up, I bet you. I'm gonna leave it there. We had a nickel. Ask anybody that know me, I'm not lying. There's been multiple pieces of change. But I'm referencing right now just one particular nickel that lived on my porch for 14 years. People think I'm lying when I say that, but people who've been there know. Mama would throw it down there to see who was who. People have picked up that nickel and forever marked themselves. See the quarters and stuff on the table. I pick it up and that's what she would say. That lived there. And one day we were sitting on the porch talking and she told me, she said, Byron, I know what I'm doing. And she did. She had it sitting there because people would try to steal the quarters sometimes. And she was just learning and collecting data, a real profile, not one like how the police make. But except she wouldn't even be focused on no punitive damage. Mama would be seeing what was wrong with them, then confronting them with it and trying to help them. And wouldn't let them run from it because she had all the evidence she needed. So I told y'all, we didn't really even invite nobody out here, although I do want to say that I called the 5th District 5 times and invited them out, and a specific officer who I had a detailed conversation with about trying to, you know, build a relationship with the officers who were not bad. You know, the ones we keep talking about, all officers ain't bad, right? I said, well, look, man, I like how you've been handling stuff I see you in the street out here. I said, you know, we be having events sometimes, come pop up. He's like, yeah. So I called the 5th District multiple times, left 2 real messages with the clerk at the desk, which is also an officer. And My officer ain't get back with me. Now, what's odd about that is he a young brother, and I know his head on straight, because I could acknowledge that when we were eye to eye, or I wouldn't have let the conversation go where it went. But I'm thinking he might have done heard that little whisper, that little silent clatter. You know what I'm saying? And despite the fact that he see me in the street, and he know what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, and I know he see the effects, he still might have to go with what that blue telling him to do regarding community relations, you know, that type of shit. And so, at that point, that's where I draw the line. Because all of that hoopla they talk about caring about the community and shit, it ain't real if you ain't acknowledging the efforts, information, heuristics-based experiences of the people who holding the community down. The little boy got shot the other day. Remember when I went around there? Well, the bloodsuckers immediately jumped on that little boy death because they saw it on the world news. And so they scheduled 2 events at the same time. So let me show you how shallow it truly really is. Neither one of them people are from this community, period. And they didn't call any of us who are that, you know, stand for our community. That's the first thing. What the hell is this? Vodka. Second thing is, it's enough starving people for everybody, you fucking poverty pimps. And they could have just merged their marches. They had all the people out there and nobody thought, hey, we can just merge these instead of arguing about who had a right to be out there, since neither one of the entities were from out there. That's why I thought that whole argument was rather ridiculous. You feel me? But man, I'm just crazy Byron, and no matter how much sense what I say make, I'm still just crazy Byron. Because see, that's what people call you when they fear you. And when I say fear, I'm not talking about barbarianism fear. I'm talking about intellect. People will slowly stop inviting you to shit that you see through like a windshield. And when people in that meeting say, well, have you called B? They'll say, oh yeah, we gonna call B. But they ain't finna call B if they stealing, or if they ain't willing to roll their sleeves up, if they're too pretty to get dirty, or if they aesthetically postured, or if they ain't got their intentions in the right place. That is my job. Silence is consent. You can't run no bullshit up on my porch and it not be my fault. I just had to tell somebody recently, man, don't make no fiasco today. He was like, what you mean, you threatening me? I was like, nah, but you can't come to my stairs and disrespect nobody on my porch unless you come in with a video showing me they done did some despicable shit, and then I'll let you drag them off the porch. But my porch is a safe zone and been that before I was born. And you know, now that it's COVID, everybody you see on my porch is my friend. But when it's not COVID, just because somebody on my porch don't mean they my friend. My mama ran a community center, a clinic out my house. Go put this spotlight back on Mr. Kimbrough, because see, when somebody get to talking for Hardin Park, I'm going to say, hold up, where Kevin? You heard me, Kimbrough? I'm making a little point on my video, you heard me? I said when somebody get to talking about Hardin Park and I walk up in the meeting and I don't see you, I'm going to be like, where Kevin? And so I'm saying this kind of stuff on my live, right? So people can understand that B don't just be tripping. Why I'm saying where Kevin? Because Kevin, the one that really, really don't get paid to come out here and make sure his environment is conducive for the boys he coached for free. You heard me? And so, man, I'm trying to show y'all how we have to support working models that are organic, that are grassroots. Anything else is a corporation. I'm telling you. And so we could keep having all this effort and running around like chickens with our head cut off. But if we haven't seen any result, wouldn't it make sense to switch up the format a little? That's all I'm doing. And let me tell you, our shit making sense and it's making results. Because guess what? I bet you this park be clean today no matter what nobody else do or say. We got to get out here too, Kev. I bet you this park be clean. 2 dudes from the 7 grab their own section. You heard me? And it only took us, we'll be done in about 20 minutes. It don't have to be no big grand nothing. Look at all this dog shit. I tell y'all, when people ain't looking, people don't pick up their dog shit. I'm telling you. And then dog feces and excrement kills grass and stuff. What's my expectation of a lawn on the other side of the sidewalk in front of my house? Now that white folks done come in with these dogs and these bags and these bike lanes. We've been riding bikes all over New Orleans my whole life. Little boy going way uptown on the handlebars, you heard me? And we ain't get hit and have no problem. And now we have more bicycle accidents in New Orleans than ever before by like an increase of like 40%, right? And it's got to be the new set of unnecessary rules and standards that govern it now, because that's what the Euro patriarchy had to have to have a semblance of security within that. You know what I'm saying? And then every time they use litigation to protect the citizen, there's always a discretion right before the protection that dictates whether you're going to get it or not based upon who you are and where you've come from. We know that. That's what the data tells us. And we understand that fully. So look, we out here at Hardin. If you got something to do, you might really want to go do that. We just on some paradigm shit out here. Silent G, you heard me? And we just passing time while we doing something constructive and trying to catch fire. Every black man, grab your own section. If you say you've had enough, if you say you've seen enough and you're ready to do something, you don't know what to do, you waiting for that cohesion, that group, stop waiting. After you've examined yourself and you think you straight enough to approach other endeavors, then approach your community as self and just start doing shit without asking nobody to help you or nothing. And people will see you do that and some will start helping. That's my story. And even the ones that don't help, some of them are unable. They'll respect you. And then the day you don't expect it, something will pop up. And hey, really, we got to go this whole fence, man. Around here, it's the whole park on the outside is dirty. The boys was throwing the stuff from Brooks on the ground. And so, like, this is the legitimate way to do what America, what white folks did to the natives in this hemisphere. If ain't nobody taking care of no land, get on it and produce. You feel me? Produce. show a positivity that no one can complain about. And then guess what that do? You know what that do, huh, Kel? That make it you. Can't nobody come do nothing with that. That make that you. Because you done put the responsibility of it, the well-being of it, all on your back, and you riding that. That's when Black Lives Matter start finding videos you on that's going viral on the internet and saying you a member when they ain't never call you. Let me get a bag. Look, I ain't trying to glorify Mr. Kim, bro. I just want y'all to know. Y'all, how many people y'all know getting up in the mornings, on Saturdays out the bed, with their old lady, comfy air conditioning in their house, and on time to come do something for free that get you dirty. See what I'm saying? And again, do he deserve an award for this? Hell no. This his set. If every man grabbed their own set, you heard me? I know somebody hear me. You don't get no award for it. But what he's doing is establishing that this is set. And until somebody come and maintain it and hold it down and put out the fires that happen on it constantly like he do, then they can't say no different. I don't care who they elect at all. It means nothing to me. Until that's leadership representative of me. Then it can mean something to me. Until then, you know, render unto Caesar, he get his. But he gets no allegiance. He can't command, demand, buy, force. Can't just take that from me. Yeah. We at Hardin, baby. If you from the Ninth Ward, go to Samson. If you from Uptown, go to Shakespeare. Or them boys in Holly Grove, go to y'all folk. Good morning, brother. I cannot complain. See, if I'm gonna clean that side of the street, then shit. See what I'm saying? The wind might blow that shit over there when I'm done. I'm real anal about my shit. I would have to jump on my truck. Ain't gonna be no before and after. You went on this journey with me. You ain't gotta watch. I told you if you got something better to do, you might want to go do it. But if you gonna listen, we gonna talk the narrative that's true. And in my own way, I'm gonna promote it until it catches on. The proper narrative, which will be conducive to a resurgence for blacks in this hemisphere immediately. Now I know we're gonna wait and see and man, none of that. Draw these lines. So when they ask you what you did this morning, tell them you was riding with us hard head. 2 hard heads, you heard me? That mean what they say, about what they mean. You feel me? Ain't never hard to find at all. Look, somebody stole Bucky's. Yeah. All right. If we would have had more people, we would have went down the street. That's not a luxury for today. I excused DD because she went to work yesterday. And I think she's going to work again today. She essential out chunk. Well, I'll tell you one thing. I'm sure gonna hit up Goodies and Game when my election start and tell them, man, go look at this video I got on Facebook, multiple of them where I pick up y'all rappers every day in the hood. Can I get 5,000 for my election? See what they see. I need to go back this way because I see all that trash. Yeah, hey, look at Hardin. Shining out here, 7 Wall, baby. Respect is everything. Wipe your feet before you come in our home, because as you see, it's clean. We vacuuming as I speak. About to go catch me some sets. That's the old man, and we call it set tripping. The old man vernacular. We reclaim the word. Set tripping for survival. Or when they pit me against my brother and he my rival. I've had an eyeful. But I respected my brothers and still made it to the Eiffel. All right. What the fuck is this? This is what our kids seeing. I don't know what this is. Y'all seen the needles on the video earlier. If for no other reason, this park had to be cleaned today, just so little man didn't roll over there to that fence where his ball bounced to while they was playing and accidentally stick his finger on that dirty ass needle. See, somebody got to come stick their hands in the gutter. You heard me? Somebody. And I think that we should start by calling out the motherfuckers who always got something to say. That's what I be saying. I always got something to say because I always am amongst the people watching this shit on a daily basis. So many nuances. That shit, it's a commentary every day. Fuck. Don't act like y'all don't understand why. In the gutter, you heard me? So look, let me tell y'all. And my people who know me know I'm not lying. This back of town. So what's happening, baby? How you been? I can't complain, bro. So this ain't really my section. But if the niggas from back here want to stand and we hang on these corners right here, like the other cats do, and every time we see a nigga throw something down, be like, say, little homie, hold up. If they wanted to do that, I'll go there with them. That's what we did on Durgenwall. And it wasn't even climactic. I told y'all on other lives, I take bread and give it to them. Say, little daddy, pick that up from right there. Pick that up from right there. They do that. Next time I come rolling around the corner and catch them on the corner, I say, say, LaRon, come here. They think I'm about to make them do something. I'll be like, say, I appreciate you the other day. Take this $5 right quick. Be like, look, you know I'm not going to pay you every time you help me, but I just want you to know you in a jam. See if I can help you. Then I stick to that. Hold my word. And that's how true mentoring begins. And I said begins. That's not the fucking, not the solution at all by any means. Then you just get to see what the real problem is so you can start trying to fix it. Damn. This shit disgusting. In the gutter. That's why people don't do it. Let's keep it 100. So we're not gonna respect, we respect the white folk essential, but we ain't gonna respect the hood essential? Huh? Come on now. The glass. Come on now. When I say we gonna clean Hardin Park, man, that's what I meant, yeah. Kevin's still picking up shit. Soldier out here, 7 Ward. Build a special type of cat, you hear me? We all got a little hustle. We all got a little scrap, you heard me? I'm talking about those that got off the porch. Those that was relegated to the porch was shown what their weaknesses was. Or inabilities or whatever. I ain't trying to be derogatory, it's just telling the truth. Whoa. In the gutter, baby. Every black hood in America have buku McDonald's debris on the ground, I guarantee you. McDonald's needs to become concerned about that. Whether it's their fault or not, the carbon footprint is ridiculous and there should be a exacting of some type of toll for that. And I know that what I'm saying is sound. Damn. It's overwhelming. Overwhelming. But don't overwhelm me. Not that it done got intricate. Now you see why I say this your pork calf? Yeah. I'm telling you. So if anybody say different, call us on the other side and we'll discuss it with you, with them. Start establishing our community shit like we had when we was little boys, you feel me? And then we'll be more better. We'll be in a better situation. More suited to deal with the shit we facing instead of being off balance and reacting and responding. I got control of this. What popped off in what section? Come on, let's handle that right fast. You dig? Like that. I found 2 needles. You found some? We begging RC for lights. Junkies pick the parks where it's dark. They know that. They know that. I seen toothbrush, shaving cream over there, shit, razor. Motherfucker living over there and shit. Oh, shit. All this little shit. You know what I did realize? Next time we're gonna bring up a rake though, you hear me? That would have made this a little easier. Pigeons, this the 7, you hear me? Chickens too. Man. Who you telling? I ain't just picked this for no reason. Somebody had the nerve. I was driving around on my live to promote it. Somebody had the nerve to come on my live and say the park look clean. I was like, man, look. You know, when people come on your live and notice something that don't even have nothing to do with what you're saying, and then they still be wrong, it lets you know that they already had something on their mind, you feel me? Huh?
Hit the switch.
What switch? Oh, all right. All right. So we good?
Yeah. We gotta need something to do. We gotta do it ourselves, right?
Yeah. Look at this shit right here. I gotta get this. It's gonna irk me. Hardin. Kevin, we need to tie up that bag. Them niggas gonna have that shit all over. Just because they want to put something in the trash can, they're gonna just knock it down. Ooh. Next time I gotta get my assistant, DD. I need a DD today. Lord. Yes, sir. Soon there. For sure. When sports start up, I'll be forgetting, man. You have a way that you collect money for the youth sports?
Well, actually, I have a sponsor who be helping me out. My two little nephews who are attorneys. And like whatever we need, they'll get it for us.
Okay.
As far as anything from the actual playground and noise, you don't get nothing from them.
Oh, I know.
They just gave us an ice machine. Fuck.
Listen, man. All my partners from uptown mad at me. Because I got to the point where I done talked to Chopper and PNC and them so many times about them pep where they getting that money supposedly for youth sports, but we ain't getting nothing. You feel me? And Drew Brees and all that shit. So, man, it got to the point where after talking to him multiple times, I had to start just talking to him, you heard me? Then when I started talking to him, they got mad. So my uptown partners is looking at me like, you know, B was happening. But really the truth is the truth. Telling the truth ain't never hating, especially when you done went to a man, told him he was detrimental, what he was doing. Then the shit play out and it's proved he detrimental to what he doing. And the nigga still want to leave shit and don't come back and say, well, you know, I thought one thing, but another nigga showed me another thing and it was real. That's how the building blocks for a resurgence start, by respecting who doing, you feel me? Not just moving, but doing. Some there.
Right,
Good morning. All right, baby.
Yeah, you good with the lights too, man.
All right.
I had to
Yeah. Let's do it.
watch you back around your leg at night.
I'm coming. For sure. For sure. Look, like I told you, I'm holding down over there. You holding down over here. so that we right next door to each other. So guess what? We got a large section, you heard me? You need some help, call me, vice versa, you know what I'm saying? All right, fam. Whew. How y'all doing? All in the day. Wall hard here, you heard me? Upset the setup. You most definitely are who you rock with. Can't elude that.